GM and welcome to a new video. This is part 5 of the Monad series already. We started in February, and if you haven't watched the previous videos, make sure to check them out. I will link the playlist here, and there's explanations on how to get testnet tokens, which wallets to use. We covered a lot of platforms that you can use to get more testnet activity in to qualify for the Monad airdrop. And in today's video, we're gonna take a look at a few other platforms to get more transactions in. This is the official account. As always, all the links are down in the description. While you're down there, make sure to subscribe to my channel, leave a like, so you don't miss any of the upcoming videos of this series. And the first thing we're gonna take a look at today in the step-by-step guide is Fastlane Labs. And this is a liquid staking protocol. In the last video, we also talked about some of the liquid staking protocols. This is shMONAD, shMONAD. And what we can do here is disconnect now. We're gonna hit connect. In my case, it's the Rabby wallet, but you can use whichever EVM wallet you want to use. Need to ignore this and connect. Always make sure that you're on the correct side. And I want to stake one tMON. Now I'm going to sign the transaction. Boom, I got a transaction in. I got another coin in my wallet now on the testnet. And what we can do now is we can go to either redeem, we can unstake it. Now here we go with Max, we can redeem it, but also we can hit commit and get more in. And what you need to do is we need to choose Paymaster or Taskmaster. Let's choose this one here, and we want to 0.45 for example. Let's commit this. This is yet another transaction. We're supporting the protocol. Since this is all testnet coins, we don't really care about this. Let's also put something into the task manager. Let's go with Max. Let's put the rest in there. Yeah, like this. Commit. Boom, 3 transactions. We interacted with the protocol. We got more coins in. We also supported the protocol. We could come in here later and uncommit some of this. You need to choose which of those you want to uncommit. For example, with this one here, if we select this, we could get another transaction. I'm going to show you this, even though it doesn't make sense to uncommit right away, but you could click uncommit, then sign, and boom, that was the first transaction. Now you need to sign the next one actually as well. And then you got it back, and we have the 0.1 back again that we could commit again on another day. There's a few others coming as well. So always make sure to come back here. As I said in the previous videos, it always makes sense to have this on a weekly basis to get the transactions in on different days, different weeks, different months. So the chain and the protocol see that you're not just going there once to just farm this for a bit, but also show that you have stamina and go there over and over again to actually help them test the protocol and get transactions in, and that might qualify you for a nice airdrop. Also, there's the ecosystem here coming up. We see Curvens. I covered this in one of the last videos. Make sure to check those out. And also we see Kuru, and Kuru is one other thing I wanted to cover in today's video. We can create a wallet on Kuru. Let's connect with, in my case, Rabby again. Let's connect. You need to log in. Now this is signed. We need to switch to Monad. We can click here. Pick your Kuru monster and get rewarded with rare items for using Kuru during the testnet. Customize your monster with special traits. So let's pick a monster. We're gonna go with the blue one. Fitting in my case, okay. Almost looks like me. Now let's click on the chest. We can reveal those cards. Nice, we got 2 rare ones, and this is good because this shows that we've used the platform. Let's go with the Monad thingy. Then we can go with the sunglasses, and let's pick a rare one. Let's put salmon on the head. Shirt, we got a day and night shirt, and we can use the laser gun. Nice. And sharky teeth. And that looks great. Now, here we go. We did this. And also what we can do, of course, is we can send some tMON here. And then we can trade a little bit on the platform. And that makes a lot of sense because we're using a Kuru as a platform. Let's do this. And you can do this by copying your wallet here. And now in my case, I'm going to go into Rabby. Once I'm on Rabby, I hit send. I choose the Monad Testnet under a custom network. Then I paste the address and then I send 1 MON there. I need to whitelist this, confirm, and now I can send 1 MON there, which is a transaction on my main wallet. Also, I created the Kuru trading wallet, which is linked to my actual wallet. So this is good. I have another wallet on Monad Testnet, but also I get transactions for the linked wallet. Now it might take a little bit of time until this shows up. Let's refresh. And after the refresh, we see this, we got 1 MON in here. What we can do now is, for example, we can trade some MON against USDC, but that's a bit boring, right? So let's go into some RUC. RUC sounds like the perfect token. And then we could go in with 50% of the balance. We could go with the limit order, with market. You could do all of those to actually use different functionalities from the platform, which always makes a lot of sense because they want to see this, because it helps them make the platform better. But in that case, let's just go with the 50%. Let's hit buy on the market, order submitted. And as you can see, we don't see this in our wallet because we funded the wallet here. There's always some transaction fees in here. You could go click on echo and then you have auto slippage. You could also put in your own slippage. All of that is possible. Use this like every other platform that you have. Just go in here, place some orders, play around with the platform, and that's already it for Kuru. And the last platform that I wanted to show you is Opinion Labs. You can predict here. You know this from Myriad Market, for example, which we have on Abstract Chain. Speaking of Abstract Chain, I got the Abstract series on my channel. You can check that out here as well. I'm going to link it at the end of the video. And you can farm the experience points for Abstract as well. But now let's talk about Opinion Labs. This is the website app.olab.xyz. We connect our wallet as well. In my case, Rabby again. I hit connect, I sign in. Boom, now we can add funds. And what we need to do is we need to create a secure contract wallet. Let's create that. Rabby switched to Monad Testnet automatically. There's been a network error. Now I click on it again. I can sign a transaction, yet more transaction. The contract wallet is being created. This may take a few minutes. Feel free to explore the platform while you wait. So yeah, we could do that. Also, we can then enable trading, enable gasless trading securely using USDO and other supported tokens. Now, here we go. That's already it. We can click on add funds, and what we can do, we can either deposit your ERC20 tokens to Monad Testnet, transfer your tokens to the address below, ensuring the Monad Testnet network is selected. So you could do this, as I shown you for Kuru, that you send one of those supported tokens. You can copy your address, or you can buy with MON, which makes a lot of sense in my case. So with 1 MON, you receive 100 USDO, and I'm gonna do this now, which is super simple. I sign the transaction. I confirm this. Now I sign yet another transaction. As you can see, we get a lot of transactions in again, and this is super easy to do, and you can do this on a daily, weekly, monthly basis, however often you want to do it. And this is also for different protocols and platforms, so this is always good as well. Now let's enable trading, confirm, and we can see that we have the 100 balance, and then we can just go in here and bet on certain things. For example, when will Mainnet go live? And the bets are on Q2 2025 with the yes or no. The chance is 99% currently. And let's just go with yes as well. We go with this. Funny enough, we already have 200. Seems like we already got 100 USDO once we created the account. Seems to be the case right now. Let's go with 50 to accept the slippage tolerance of 2%. We can then confirm the buy, but it wants us to confirm the trading again. Let's do this again. Approval failed. Please try again. Let's click this again. Seems to be a problem right now. This worked for others. Let's do a hard refresh. If it doesn't work right now, you know how to do this. I showed you the process. Let's check again. Let's go with just 10. Slippage tolerance accepted, confirm. Now let's hit confirm. Doesn't seem to work right now, but once you confirmed this, you signed this, and then you can usually confirm, sign the transaction, and then you should be good. Doesn't seem to work right now, but this is how you do it. To summarize today's episode, we covered 3 different platforms. You got a lot of transactions in. Make sure to join the fantasy top tournaments. I also got a video on Clout, which is the SocialFi coin that they now announced, which is live. I explained this in this video, which is shown here at the end. And yeah, that all being said, thank you so much for watching and see you in the next video.